right?
No. When you say exotic dancers, do you not think strippers are sex workers?
I
Because
think
he keeps, yeah.
it's different. Like the club that I used to work out a lot was Sam's, and like I didn't even take off my top.
Well,
like,
what's a sex worker?
I consider, like, I guess I'm a dancer. I'm an exotic dancer. I'm an entertainer. I don't consider myself a sex worker.
Yeah, well, I know, but my question was, what is a sex worker?
A prostitute? I don't know.
When
That's
men
it?
go to a strip club, what do you think
Wait,
they're there
hang on,
for?
wait. What? Like, so like somebody who's doing porn, right? Okay, I have to use the word because we're on YouTube. Okay, so, but they have like no partner. It's just them.
Oh, well,
right?
that's a sex worker. I guess women that are doing porn.
Is that prostitution?
Well, they're getting paid for it, so to a certain extent.
So if you're getting paid for some type of provocative sexual act,
well, it's I can kind of compare it to like a burlesque show. Like if I'm just dancing with a sexy outfit.
Well, no, it's intent. So I mean, we have a distinction in intent. It's just like with art. You can say, oh, there could be some men who, if they go and they see a nude model, they get, they get very, riled about that. It's like, okay, but there's an intent distinction, right? So the intent distinction, if you're stripping at a club, is to make men's penises hard, right?
Well, that is.
I mean, let's just like be blunt, right?
Yeah, that's usually the intent.
That's what it is. Hang on, and that's your intent. You're not going there because you just want to listen to the music, right? You're going there because your job is to make a dude's penis hard.
My job is to look good, get money, and shake some ass.
Yeah, and you do that by
dancing. And at Sam's is not actually you sitting on man's lap.
How much more like disingenuous can you possibly be? Your job as a stripper is to make men's penis hard. Yes or no?
Nobody says I have to be touching them.
Okay, yes or no?
It's not that easy.
Yeah, no. So yes or no? Oh, it's as easy as saying no. Then, no, that's not your job.
No, but apparently, if they're from afar and they're watching me and their dick gets hard, apparently, then it is what the hell it is.
So all those men are coming in because they just can't wait to see your moves.
Hell yeah.
Is there any other lies you want to give me, or
I'm not giving no damn lies.
Oh, okay, so you get hired at a strip club because men want to go in and watch you dance, or do they want to see your naked body, or do they want to see as much flesh as they can?
Nude clubs. I don't work at nude clubs.
Even if you're not working at a nude club, if you're working just as like a bikini barista, do you think that men are going in to
obviously they want to see good-looking women?
Right,
with,
they want to
nice
see
body.
as much flesh as they possibly can.
No one's going to Hooters for their chicken
So what is their
wings,
job?
okay?
They go to look fucking good.
Yeah.
No, their job is to make the dude's penis hard.
You're getting ones
There's
thrown at you,
nothing
right?
wrong with that.
Yeah, right. But can you just concede that it's true? You still can't concede that it's. I mean, it's so obviously true that the job of these women is to make these men riled up sexually. That's the job, right?
Okay, that's okay. Yes.
Yes.
So
how's that not sex work?
I don't know. I don't consider it sex work.
But is sex work a bad? You know what I mean? I don't think we have to associate it as a bad
Saying
thing.
it's sex work, the way that it comes off, it just sounds like a little bit off-putting.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't like the label because you fit under it, right?
I don't fit under it.
You do fit under. If you were a stripper, you're a sex worker. You meet every criteria for it. Your job is to be sexually provocative, to get men sexually riled up. Your work was sex related. That was the work. So if you hang on. So if your work, if your work is sex related, you are therefore a
entertainment.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
I think what she's trying to say is
is there professional coping in that type of entertainment? Anyway, what were you saying?
I think what her line is she's not actually performing the sex, so that doesn't make her a sex worker.
You can say that about a porn star.
Yeah,
though,
that's
too.
right.
They're not having sex.
She made the concession
But porn stars are
nope,
having
not
sex.
if they're doing solo. And you said that that's a prostitute. Prostitute, you said was a sex worker.
I just pressed you.
Correct?
Well,
Hang on, did you say that a porn star who's doing solo content on her own was a prostitute, and earlier earlier the criteria for what a sex worker was, the criteria you said was a prostitute, yes?
You aren't specific, like with saying like if it's by herself, but
yeah, I was literally 100% specific. She's doing it on her own. You said that's a prostitute. She's getting paid for it.
well, no, because
Now she's not. Now she's not.
There's okay. I guess if she's doing it by herself, then it's still a sex worker. Actually, because if you're showing pussy, can I say that?
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm with you. I get it. So hang on. So that would be a sex worker.
Yeah.
Okay. And what makes her a sex worker?
Showing her pussy.
That's it? It's just nudity?
And her, like, if she's doing, like...
So what if she just did foot corn?
Corn. Well, feet are actually, that's a normal part of the human body.
Yeah, I
so
know, but people are masturbating to it and sending her tons of money.
It's whatever you decide what is sex to you. People are weird in this world.
But would that be considered a sex worker? If this woman is doing this purposely for the purpose of having
I think
men...
it's however you portray things. Like, I guess if you get to take pictures and people are using your feet as feet corn or whatever.
No. Again, we have a trouble with the establishment of intent. I agree with you that some guy could be fapping to some billboard of some chick's feet somewhere. But that was not the intent of the billboard. Whereas there are women who specifically put their feet in certain positions so that men can fap to the feet, right? How's that not sex work?
I still don't. Well, let's agree to disagree because I don't.
Let's not agree to disagree. Let's get to agreement. Let's get to where
I don't think we are going to get to agreement.
Yeah, but you're just being obstinate. It's like you're arguing for the sake of argumentation because you don't want to fit under the criteria of a sex worker for stripping. By the way, just so you know, do you think like people are super dumb and that they just think, well, you know, if I call her a stripper and she says that's not a sex worker and I agree with her for the sake of just being agreeable, that they don't actually still think sex worker? Because they still do.
Okay, they can think what they want to think.
Yeah, I know, but why are they wrong?
I just have a real quick question. Why would you not want to be classified as a sex worker?
You're too far from the mic.
Why would you not want to be classified as a sex worker, just out of curiosity?
I just never categorized myself as a sex worker. I've always said I was an entertainer.
When you think of like a sex worker, what like kind
literally
of
what comes to my brain is like porn stars, prostitution, like actual like real life doing it.
Yeah, I totally understand those criteria and why you would have those criteria. I just don't understand what makes those things that and not what you were doing that. That's like where I'm having trouble reconciling this. And you just kind of say, well, because I just don't think of it that way. It's like, but now I'm making you think of it that way. Mm-hmm. Give me the what is the symmetry breaker? What is the thing that makes stripping not sex work, but these other things sex work?
Because literally a stripper can be like anything. I've literally got paid just to sit down and talk with a guy and literally be his
fully
therapist. Yeah, well, not fully, bikinis.
Well, no, of course
Bikinis.
not. So you being...
But girls are in bikinis at the beach. It doesn't matter. Like,
but what's the purpose? What was the purpose? What was the intent?
Because men want to talk to beautiful women that have a nice body. That is what it is. That is what I look at.
What'd you guys talk about?
His job, his relationship with his wife.
Sorry, let me cut in really quick. I've just been perusing your OnlyFans here. On your OnlyFans on August 16th, you published a video with the description that says, new secret BG, boy-girl tapes, for limited time only, boy-girl implying male-female.
No.
Mm-hmm.
So you've published to your OnlyFans a video of you having sex with a man.
No.
It says BG.
I know.
So what?
I have people run my OnlyFans for me. It's just my boyfriend grabbing my ass and us taking like provocative like pictures. We never fucked. Like,
you also sell a pussy box?
they make it sound more nastier than what it is. But if you guys want to subscribe so you guys can see what I post, go ahead, feel free.
It says the most explicit face-sitting pussy POVs.
You gotta make it sound crazy.
You're a sex worker, bro.
You have to.
You're a sex worker.
You're a sex worker. You're scamming people.
If you look at it, literally subscribe and you'll see. You'll literally see what I post.
Well, I'm just all my nudes, bare ass, tits and pussy. Bro, you're a sex worker.
They asked me, do you want to talk vulgar? Yeah, go ahead.
But
say whatever you want to say.
Just admit you're a sex worker. It's okay.
I
Say you're a sex worker.
I don't think
so. You're scamming people on there?
Yeah. Fuck it down.
That's almost worse than being.
Yeah.
I think that's worse than being just.
And I don't give a damn.
Okay, whatever.
You
also do dick rating. You do dick ratings.
They say that.
So you
like
look.
Anybody with a micro penis, you supposed to say like, oh, like it's small. Like I have somebody that runs my OnlyFans for me.
None of this is
crazy,
sex
bro.
work.
Just admit it's sex work.
It's sex
That's
work.
crazy.
There's nothing wrong with sex work. It's okay.
Yeah, just cop.
Well, there's I mean,
Well,
I think
that's
there's lots of
okay.
things
That's
wrong
a
with
little
it, but not to like parse words. It's definitely sex work. There's like, how do you get around that? I don't see how you get around that.
Also,
What?
Oh, hang on. I want to. What did you say? Maybe.
Prerogative. And it's a little bit.
All right,
it's
all right.
We had it, Brian. We
Oh,
had
so
it.
close.
No.
It also says full XXX tape on some other post. I'm not going to continue. I mean, it's all.
You can keep going.
Here, I'll read the
You
super
guys
chats.
can
then
really
we'll get
keep
into the
going.
next thing.
Oh, wait, how are you allowed to
Hold
post
on.
this and
Sorry,
be a
I gotta
teacher?
move. I'm sorry, I have to move.
Nobody
things
knows
on.
about it. It's under another name.
Oh boy.
But you just.
Okay. Well, Mr.
Okay, nobody-
Unremarkable, girl, you are a Hoover. Mental gymnastics will not change that. What's a Hoover?
A vacuum, so it
Well, the
sucks.
vacuum.
So it sucks.
It's a good one. Mr. Unremarkable. Damn, look at his pythons, by the way.
Mr.
He's
Bitch
fucking
ass.
jacked. Look at this guy, and he's got a gun too. At the range, boys. Realistic Heart, a sex worker provides sexual services for money or goods, including roles like prostitution, escorting, stripping, and other forms of adult entertainment. That's a definite. He pulled that up from Merriam-Webster, by the way. That's a Merriam-Webster, I think.
Merriam-Webster?
Maybe I'm wrong. Realistic
the
Heart. Thank you, man,
dictionary.
thank you for that. Here, I do have to move on to some of the more notes.